We are staying in the largest hotel in all of Sydney, centrally located in the CBD overlooking Darling Harbour with almost 900 rooms. Welcome to Hyatt Regency. Now we arrived back here in Sydney from Tasmania late last night and we checked in late, so we couldn't make a room video. We're gonna start here from the lobby, show you around, and then we'll give you the room tour.
Here we are in the lobby, a little waiting area. That's your front desk. Behind the kids, that's your concierge and the bell desk. And if you come up here, that's your restaurant.
This is your main restaurant on the lobby floor. It's called Sailmaker.
It's a nice setting, and right behind it, you do see the pier, you see the aquarium, you see there's a Sydney Zoo is right next to this.
And the Piermont Bridge.
And the Piermont Bridge. Like everything is very close, and across the Darling Harbour is the Australian Maritime Museum. That was the very first thing we did when we arrived in Sydney. This is your lobby, restaurant, and bar. The setting looks really nice. From here, you can check out the two staircases, those chandeliers, the restaurant or bar down below, the seating area, the check-in desk. So fairly simple, straightforward, modern. The best part about the hotel so far is the staff. There's definitely something different. The staff, it feels like I'm in a Park Hyatt. Last night I had to come down, we ordered some food, and the front desk staff came with me all the way to the elevator, trying to help me with my boxes, opening the elevator for me. And every time I've called downstairs to request something, they have been, yes, Mr. Ali, whatever you need, Mr. Ali kind of service. So it does feel very different. We're happy and glad we got 2 nights in this hotel while barely spending any money. In total, we spent $70. We're gonna tell you how we are staying in this $400 a night hotel for only $70 for 2 nights a little later on, so you want to stick around. So this is interesting. The hotel Hyatt Regency is connected with the Dundee Arms. I've never seen a building inside the hotel that's connected. You know what it seems like? That this was a building that was outside, and when they built this hotel, they incorporated it. Seems like we are heading towards the convention center here, but check this building out. It feels like we're outdoor in a historic center or somewhere, but this is all Hyatt Regency. It's pretty cool. You can see inside the Dundee Arms, a bar. This is such a great concept. Look at this bridge going into the Arms. Now here you have the Maritime Ballroom, King's Room, Sussex Rooms. Now there are more conference rooms back here. This is something I've not seen before. There's a sign here that says automatic smoke curtain, do not obstruct. And I can see, is it because if there's smoke or something, there's curtains that fall down here?
So we were walking around the lobby and we discovered a kids concierge, and they had something for the kids.
They have puzzles, a map of downtown Sydney, CBD.
And then they have some color pencils in there, popcorns, and some chocolate.
One of the staff members also came to us and offered to take our picture. And I did mention that it feels like we're not staying at Hyatt Regency. It does feel like a very upscale experience. And he said, this Hyatt Regency is a 5-star hotel. So I think...
I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah, the service is definitely much elevated here. Here we are at the elevator bank. You can see nice local artwork. All right, let's start the room tour.
Come on in. When you enter the room, you have to enter the key card in for all the power electrical things to work. Now, right by the entrance, this is where your bathroom is, and on this side is your closet. You have your ironing board, a safe, and some space to store whatever you want to store. we put our carry-ons. And moving on to this side of the closet, you have some bathrobes, pretty fancy, and then some space to store or hang your clothes. Now we do have some extra blankets in here, and then there's some space at the bottom for your shoes. And guess what? We also have some slippers.
From space perspective, this is all the space you get to hang your clothes. Again, this room is meant for 2 to 3 people, so it's a tiny room. You're about to see that in a second.
Let's take a look at the bathroom.
This is the full width of the bathroom. It has a shower. We can attest this shower is actually fairly good. You have your Hyatt-centric Pharmacopoeia shampoo, body wash, and conditioner. Check out the counter space. Fairly tight, yet quite modern. Here's your amenities kit and a couple of glasses. Now to give you an idea of the space, you can just check out how much floor space there is. As I said before, this is a tiny, tiny room, yet quite modern and beautiful. You do have some electrical outlets here. This is Australia, so you gotta make sure you bring your converters.
Now you have a full-length mirror on the bathroom door. It's a sliding door, but just remember there's no lock on it. Moving on to this side, you have some counter space here. You have some electrical outlets, a mirror, and a fridge. Now this fridge is also your mini bar because it does come with some supplies that you can purchase. We also put some of our things, so it's good that you have some space in the fridge where you can put your stuff. And some more mini bar stuff here. You have some things that you can purchase. There was some empty space, so we did use that space to put our stuff too.
You know what's interesting? If you look at the card, at first I thought this mini bar was not fully stocked because all there was Pringles, Kit Kat, and this bottle. But the card validates it. Kit Kat, it's $7.50, Pringles, $7.50, and the rest are all drinks. So that's all there is to the mini bar.
This is where you have your ice bucket, your kettle, and some selection of tea.
Small details throughout this hotel, including check the cups. They are Australian fine china.
Again, going with the Australian theme of using less and less plastic. There is a water refill station on each floor with the ice dispenser. So we are going to use this, fill it up with ice and some water, and keep it in the room. We do have some really nicely kept glasses.
I think this is probably the fanciest way for Hyatt Regency anywhere around the world to present your drinkware. And last but not least, you have a single drawer for your own knickknacks. Now we have filled it up with our toiletries and our sleepwear. This room is quite limited when it comes to storage space. These 2 closets and a single drawer, that's your storage.
So when we booked this room, we had a choice between a king bed or 2 twin beds. We went with 2 twin beds, and because there's more than 2 of us, we requested for a rollaway bed free of charge. So we checked in last night and we actually slept here, and the beds are really comfortable. But what we liked more is this look of this headboard. It is really nice and classy. There is light behind the headboard which makes it glow a little bit more. On your side table you have a phone, you have your in-room dining QR code, and by the side of your beds you have electrical outlets on each side, reading lamps, and a personal night lamp on each side as well. Also where you can control the blinds and curtains up and down, and the master bed lights.
Now one of the things I also like are the small details. Pick up the pen, you're gonna look at it, it's gonna say Hyatt Regency Sydney. So when you visit any of the hotels that have custom pens, bathroom accessories, or artwork, you know, it just adds to the feel. Some of the Hyatt Regencies we have visited around the world don't do that. So we really appreciate this. Yeah, this may turn into a souvenir for us. Now from a layout perspective, probably the tiniest Hyatt Regency room we have stayed at, but what we can't stop talking about to the point where, like, I want to get this in our home, is this headboard that goes around. It has a little curve at the edge. There is a nice settee or a sofa on one side, perfect for you to lie down. This wrap around, this like rattan kind of thing going around. It's modern, it's chic, it's unique, and it's big enough when they brought the rollaway bed in They moved these beds over, and now the whole family was like lying here very, very comfortably. I actually really like it. It is a tiny room, but it's done so well. That wallpaper with the dark blue, beautiful. That mirror, really nice. I even like that little extra design on the ceiling. Looks very nautical. We are, after all, in Sydney, surrounded by water. And now turning around, here is a chair, a single chair, a marble desk, photograph of the Sydney Opera House and the Sydney Harbour Bridge over here. And on this side, if you're seated here, you can appreciate the view that we're going to show you in a second. Plus, check this out. They have a little tray here that slides. You can move this around and you can put your snacks or drinks on here. That way you don't have to get the couch or the windowsill dirty. Here is your TV. The TV actually has quite a bit of hotel information, dining, channel guide. You even have Google Chromecast at the Hyatt Regency Sydney. All right, so Alia's opening the shear, which is going to take quite a while. It's a motorized mechanism. The lighting in here was all over the place because the sun was hitting our room. This morning, though, I'll put a little footage here. The views from our bed of the Darling Harbour were spectacular. We have a gorgeous sunset right in front of us. When the sun goes down a little bit, you will be able to see our view, but here's a wide angle shot. You can probably see the window is a little dirty with the sun hitting. That's the Darling Harbour. That's the museum. That's the Piermont Bridge. And right behind that construction area, that's Novotel. That's where we were staying. If you check that video out, you know exactly what we were talking about. You can see the planes landing at Sydney International Airport, and below us is the aquarium and the Sydney Zoo. So plenty of activity happening here. We talked about it when we were showing you the lobby. Such a beautiful space. You know, as we check out the view, we'll explain how we got the room for $70. We actually had a few points hanging out in our account. On weekday, only 12,000 points are needed. Hyatt was running a promotion of bonus 20% points. So all we had to do was spend $70 to make up about 7,000 or 8,000 points. We had 4,000 points in our account, and that's the only thing we spent for our first night. So going rate for this hotel was about $500. That's Australian dollars per night. So you're talking about $1,000 for 2 nights. All we spent was $70 to buy the points, and the second night we used because we have a Hyatt credit card that gives us 1 free night for category 1 through 4 each year. For us, this was an incredible bargain.
If you are booking a room that is around $400 or $500 per night, it's always best to check how many points it requires you to book that hotel. Even if you don't have any points gathered in your account, you could always purchase those points, which would be much cheaper than spending $400 on 1 night stay.
There you go, and that's your tip. So I hope you guys enjoyed this room tour. Let's go fill our water bottle and show you guys that little area, and then we're gonna wrap this up. Our water station is right next to the elevator bank. Tiny machine here. Our stay at a Hyatt Regency, a Regency that elevated its status and star all the way to 5-star. What an incredible experience at Hyatt Regency Sydney. Hope you guys enjoyed coming along with us on this quick tour of this beautiful hotel. And on that lovely note, we're gonna catch you guys in the
Next one.
Bye for now. I noticed they have a popcorn machine with some bags of chips in here. Can you imagine you walk into a hotel lobby and they're making fresh popcorn, handing out cookies? I don't know, that's my fantasy. But now we're gonna head.
Your fantasy.
Yeah, that is my fantasy.
What's this bag?
So I was right. They did hand out popcorn.
Yeah, they did. Moving on to this side, you have a nice shelf with a mirror that's dark, but it does something.
What did you just say?
I don't know. I just
The
said I
mirror?
was saying it. I was just looking at your face as to when you're gonna react. Okay, what